So hey there, everybody. Hope you can hear me and see me well. So this is what's the crack? This is where we talk about just about anything. It's an Irish meaning word. It came from my grandfather. He used to say it all the time, and it just means basically how you doing and what's going on. What are the rumors? How you been? So it's all. Basically lots of good stuff. We are streaming this also on the Beard of Respect. So if you're on the Beard of Respect, you may not see everybody's comment. So please come over to mine. It's Baker hash mark. What's the crack? CRAIC. But um, we're here. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do it kind of quick because if you've been here before, you know my internet situation is not the best. I've been trying to fix it and rectify it, but it's been a long journey here. So we're going to bring in, I know you guys know this guy from the Beard of Respect. We're going to bring in Scott.
Woo!
How we doing?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on. It was great to meet you at Worlds. Been following you guys for a long time, and it was nice to meet up and share some food and have a good time.
Yeah.
So we got a few people in here. We got Finest Mixed Breed. How you doing? Got yourself, Dustin Lightfoot. New name that I haven't seen on here, so I appreciate it.
That's Beans. Yeah. He's the president of the Renegade Beard Club.
Nice, very nice. Thank you for joining us. We have Mrs. Brewcity, Becky. How you doing? Jeff Harmon. How you doing, buddy? Great seeing you in there. We have Kyle, Shaped Podcast. Got to meet that gentleman too at Worlds, and he does a show Friday night, Shaped Podcast. So it's all about mental health, mental awareness, and mental health. So it's good to have you here. As Santa Tom would say, we have frickin' Frack in the building.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm sure you know this gentleman, Coffee Brewer.
I've seen him around.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen him around a little bit. And Bearded Chief. Thank you.
How you doing, Chief?
I'm gonna butcher this name. Sorry.
DQ.
DQ. So it's exactly how it says. Okay, cool. I'm assuming Renegade?
Yes, Renegade Wisconsin president.
Nice. Jeff Harmon. People saying hello. Beard of Respect is on here. And we're caught up. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm going to wait until a few more people are in here. And like I said, we are going to basically do a giveaway when a few more people come in here. It's going to be for a $25 True North gift certificate. I ride with True North. They treat me well. I love their products. So if you haven't tried them, they'll give you a chance to. And all I would need is to message me or email, and it'll get sent right over. Bishop, how are you? Thanks for showing up, buddy. I forgot to send out a reminder to you. And we got True North. I was just mentioning you, and they show up. So it's good to have you here. And Copper John's Melissa. She's always here. Thank you, and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Coming. So, Scott, the reason I kind of started this podcast was basically the show, the competition world, and clubs, and come to find out, you've been going to competitions because that's basically I just met you at one, and but you're in the Renegade Beard Club, right?
Yes, I'm the Wisconsin chapter's secretary.
Okay. I think jacked up, yeah. Jacob, how are you, bud? Glad to have you in here. It is. This is hard. I got a new respect for people that do this. Try to keep up with everybody. Jason does a good job, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, we try, and it's nicer having three guys. We each can take care of our own
Yeah,
tasks, which
yeah. You
makes it
guys
a lot
get
easier.
you get more of a people through there, so yeah, so I got more respect for them, and we just have not Ray Smokey just came in. How you doing, bud? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting me. Like I said, anybody new here, please like and subscribe. I hit the 100 mark. That's why we are doing the giveaway. I should have said that. So that's all on everybody that comes in here. I appreciate you so much. One of the first milestones. So, it's great. You guys, I must be doing something right. You guys come back.
And that when you're first starting out, that's a huge milestone.
Yeah. It was funny too because um people would share things of mine and stuff, and you'd see one or two, and um and basically I put it on Facebook for the first time. I'm not on Facebook all that much, but I put it in there, and you saw three or four more people and stuff, and people don't know the name that well. If you're not Irish, yeah, I don't think you've ever heard it, but it just it's something that somebody wants to follow me on that. So I do appreciate every one of you. But yeah, one person at a time. It grew up nice and slowly, but you would see it week to week, and I I can't believe 100 people are watching or subscribing. So Scott, we'll get back into it. So what made you join the Renegade Beard Club?
Well, originally we weren't in the Renegades. We were in another club. I ran across a few guys on Instagram from Tennessee, um, of this other club. I I just didn't want to mention the club's name in here.
Yeah, that's
Nothing,
fine. That's fine.
nothing against them. It's just we left over a bunch. There was a lot of stuff happening, and um, a lot of guys from the Renegades they're aware of it. Um,
Yeah,
and then so basically that club split into two clubs, the IBA and the Renegades. We were
yeah,
with the IBA for about a year, and then we switched over to the Renegades. Um, and it's with the Renegades, it's been a total difference. There's always something going on.
yeah,
Uh, every every day, almost around the clock, they have video chats going, and there's a lot of support. Um, that's what a beer club is great for. Is as a man, sometimes you're going through stuff and you just need to talk to someone. There's
yeah,
always someone there to talk to. We hang out on Discord, um, and we can connect that way. We also have uh, meetups within our chapter, and then on the 24th of July, we're all meeting up. Well, 24th is when I leave, but for it, I
Yeah,
think it's the
yeah,
26th is the actual competition that the Renegade Beard Club is sponsoring, and
yeah,
we're all a lot of us are going to be meeting up at that competition in Kentucky, and it's going to be a hell of a time, from what I hear.
yeah. Well,
It's all,
that's good. It, it's. I learned this, just the last weekend. It's something to see somebody's face on the YouTube or over a call or something, but meet them in person is a whole different story. I think it's a lot better. You can, face the person and have a good conversation.
yeah, yeah. Also, another great aspect about our beard club is the giving back to charity. Um, we not only are this year collecting aluminum can tabs for uh, the Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
Can't wait, Jeff.
Yeah.
Missed you at Worlds. Sorry you
Yeah.
had to go
It'd
through
be
what you went
nice.
through. Um, but we're also promoting a Renegade Give Back, where we give back to charity organizations, volunteer time um, throughout the year, and that's a really great thing. And then the Wisconsin chapter has a 501c, the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers, and we're working on raising a. We've done it for a few years now, raising money to give kids some kids who aren't as well off a better Christmas,
Yeah.
and that's a year long charity for us. And we we get together, buy presents, wrap them. Um,
Nice.
we're also planning. I don't know if we'll do it this year, but providing food for the family. It's just a great charity, and right now we have a July ride going on to try and help raise some of that money.
Yeah.
Um, just how many miles you can get in a month, and there are raffle
Yeah.
prizes from that. But it was a great event to get involved with. We're also going next weekend. We have another charity event we're going to be going to. It's called Paranormal Rockdown.
Okay.
There's the first night. There's I think it's 8. I might be wrong. Bands and Mr. T. Not sure Mr. T. Oh, Dynamite.
Yeah. I think Dynamite's on the Beer Respect channel.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's hard to see with that, but I appreciate you doing that for me. Kind of get my name out there a little bit more. I really do appreciate that, Scott.
yeah. I just did that in case people had problems finding the stream.
Yeah, it's we talked about it. It's a tough stream to find as of yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, as you grow, I think you'll pop up before other ones.
Yeah, the other ones are about a year old that are kind of there
Yeah,
when I looked it up and stuff. And it's more in their title, not the name of the show. That pops up. We'll get there, but yeah, I do appreciate you showing that. We got Weatherbeard that just came in, which is awesome. Thank you for showing up. You got Becky,
yeah.
Tara
We're
just
busy.
showed up.
Yeah. How you doing, Tara? Um, so we're helping out at this paranormal rockdown. We're
Yeah,
volunteering on Saturday, but on Friday there's these bands, and the headliner is Green Jelly, and we also are like I was saying, we're helping out on Saturday. Some will be doing security, some will be running like a front table to the event, but
nice.
it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, it's the reason I started looking into clubs and stuff like that. I always I did different things on my own. I support our local softball, Messi, do a lot of stuff for there. Um, and I enjoyed it. And we do a water giveaway for the fire departments and the police departments. And it's nice one person doing it, but when you can get a group to make a bigger impact, I think
Mhm.
that's the big thing with the clubs. You have like-minded individuals together, and you can make a bigger splash. Not that you're looking for that. It's just, instead of one case of water, you guys could probably bring 10 or whatever, or
All right.
like you said, support a family over the holidays. I mean, it's not cheap nowadays to do that stuff. With the food and everything with prices. So it's really good things that the Renegades are doing there.
Yeah, we were able to support three families, yes, last year with that. Um,
Nice.
and we're hoping to at least double that this year, but it looks like we're doing pretty well so far.
And that's really nice. And like I said, it's everybody working together for a common goal. Um, it's a brotherhood. Like you
Hmm.
say about talking, you can talk to anybody if you're having a bad day, and that's what they're here for. Uh, Famous saying that a guy that was in the club was "Be your brother's keeper." And basically brothers, sisters, anybody that supports the club, you look out for them, make sure they're doing well. And I check in on friends of mine on when I don't see them in a chat or something. And I just want to say, hey, everything okay with you? I'm here for you and stuff. So it's nice to have that.
Yeah, definitely. That level of support is unprecedented, and we've helped other guys within our chapter, within the club. It's always great helping a brother out, definitely.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think Beans would want me to mention all facial hair is welcome in our club. It's
nice.
not just a beard. It can be a goatee. It can be a mustache. It can be
Yeah,
just some side chops.
yeah. No, that's I, I believe it's the villains. You have to have a beard. I don't think they take anybody else. But I could be wrong with that. I just when I was looking at clubs and stuff like that, I I thought one of their recruiters kind of said something like that to me.
Yeah, I believe so. And the older clubs we were with were just beards as well.
Yeah,
But, but
yeah,
we want to try and be as inclusive as possible. I know there's a
yeah,
great lot of mustaches out there. Um,
yes,
Philip Patton has a great mustache. He's a renegade.
yeah,
So we had a few. This last week on the Bearded Respect, we had Andrew Orton on. He's another guy who was at Worlds and
yeah.
his wife won a category, which was pretty great. And
And his daughter, right? Did the taxi Phil?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yeah, that was
yeah,
pretty impressive too.
yeah. And, I believe I met him just very quickly in West Virginia, um, probably 2 3 years ago now, and his daughter was just getting into the kids category, and as he said on your show, she wants to compete with the ladies, and so she has all the drive for that, so it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I believe 5 chin hairs would get you in. I'm not sure where they cut it off at that. I just think it's any facial hair, personally.
um, no, they didn't have the pinup pageant when I was there that year. They started the year after um, for the Mama's pinup pageant. So I haven't, Corey. Um, and thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And we got Ronnie came in. I appreciate you coming in, Ronnie, and everybody else that came in here. You're really drawing a good crowd here for me. We got 21 in the chat right now. So just so that I feel comfortable, I'm going to do a giveaway early here, and then we'll get back and talk to Scott. So if you guys would, I'm hoping this will work. Hashtag 100 for my 100 subscribers. And yep, that's why we're doing the giveaway, Dino. Thank you so much for doing that. It's for a $25 True North, which I'll just need your email after this, and I will 100% go buy the gift card and send you the information. I don't know if the 100 will work, or you have to spell it out like I did.
Yeah, I don't see it on screen.
You don't see it on screen? Of course not. Why would you? Let me remove it and bring it back here. Because it came up on my screen. So if you guys would, hashtag 100, spell it out like Shape the Podcast did. Do you see it now, Scott?
No, I don't. As long as it's gonna work, we should be okay.
It looks like it's collected.
As long as it's working, technically it should be all right. I mean, it sucks that we can't show it on screen.
It's like I said, no matter what. I mean, I don't know. It just, let's see if that works.
No, you disappeared.
Oh, I love the internet. I love it so much.
It's great when it works, and when it doesn't, it's just a pain. I've been there.
Well, there's 15 entries according to what it says here.
I think that's probably pretty accurate.
We got 24 in here, and I know True North is not going to enter it, so there's 2 people gone there. But this is why I wanted to do this like first thing, because you never know what happens on here. Yeah, Brewer, you need to talk to the manager. I need to talk to the manager or something. I don't know what it is, but please enter the 100 and spell it out, please. Hashtag 100. But yeah, this is my fun. I think this is why everybody tunes in, is to see what's the next thing that's happened. We got 16 so far entries. So it's gonna stink. You guys gonna have to trust me when it comes up. I'm not gonna cheat anybody when I press the button, because obviously you can't see it. I'm hoping you do. At least I was hoping Scott would be able to see it. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna do this so that I can get this off the screen. That is not there. And good luck, everybody. And hopefully it works. We have 17 entries. I'm assuming nothing's there.
I don't see anything.
All right. So I'm going to take a picture of this so I have proof, because I'm going to get rigged big time on this one. I just went totally black. So the winner is 30 Spray J. And I have a picture to prove it. So I wish you guys you could see it. I'm sorry that you can't, but it is 30 Spray J. J. It is totally rigged. Totally rigged. Thanks for the $20, bud. I'm gonna remove this and get out of that that we couldn't see anyways.
Well, congratulations, Jay.
Jeez. Man, oh man. I hope you guys can still see me and Scott on here.
Yeah, hope so. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So we talked about the what you guys are doing now. I've been seeing so many people with their pictures and everything that with the Renegade Beer Club. I had somebody message me. They were very nice about it, just seeing if I was interested. And at this moment, I'm not. But I have a bad taste in my mouth about a couple of different things. And it's nothing against the Renegade. It's nothing against anything other than my experience that I've had. But it looks like a great group of individuals that are there, and it looks like you guys are kind of taking over the world.
We're working on it.
Yeah. So, man, I wish that worked. But it is what it is. So I usually do the segment of three questions, and it's basically about comps. So I'm not going to ask those with you because of the fact that I know what the last comp you went to was. We were there. What did you think of Worlds?
I thought it was great. Mad Viking did a great job on it.
Yeah.
I was blown away. The venue was amazing. It was almost being in like a opera house, and there were so many floors you could get lost in that place.
Oh yeah.
When we walked around afterwards to take our pictures, I thought I would walk to a different building or something.
You come from the stage that has all these lights and you're sweating, and then they say, "Okay, well, walk up to the third floor."
Oh, you didn't get the elevator?
No, I didn't even know it had it or anything. Yeah. But yeah, they're like, walk up to the third floor, and you get up there, and you got all these guys huddling around this one water fountain. But the pictures came out beautiful. I mean,
oh yeah,
you wanted it there, you know?
Yeah. He does an amazing job. I've had my picture taken by him before, and every time it's amazing.
Yeah, that is it. The place you kind of got, like you said, lost. You were looking at everything, but I thought it was beautiful. The only bad thing I had was my reception. You'd kind of have to walk upstairs to kind of do lives or something like that. And even when you're in the auditorium there, it must have really thick walls because my lives came out a little bit, like very choppy. But I thought it was a very nice venue. I loved that they basically had everything online, which was really nice to see.
Oh, Melissa, I think I know a guy who might be able to find you a poster.
A poster?
She wants a TBR poster in her room.
And true north, I'm not ignoring you. I saw you with get to rerun it and double it up from Terra. I do appreciate that. If you wouldn't mind, I don't want to go back into that screen. Uh, I could do like a number. I'll have Scott pick a number. We could private chat it and have people guess a number. But it's I don't want to mess with anything. But so Brewer is asking my sticker board. So I'm going to show everybody where I'm starting with that.
That's pretty cool. In the shape of Pennsylvania, it looks like.
Yeah, a buddy of mine has a CNC, and I was talking to him that, hey, would you be able to do the shape of Pennsylvania? I want to do this like kind of memory board, and he says, yeah, I think I can. And the next day it was on my porch. So yeah. So everybody that was there that had stickers, I kind of grabbed them off you guys. They're on here, and the people that didn't have stickers, that's why I put on the top the North Crew sticker. That represents everybody there that was basically that came by. Maybe down the road if other people, because I didn't even have my sticker to put on there. They just came after Worlds. But if somebody gives me a sticker at another place and you want to be involved on it, just hand it to me and I'll know if you were there or not.
How are people guessing numbers already?
I know. I didn't even. I don't know if True North wants to do that.
I think Tara said numbers.
Numbers? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do? Your wife, 2.5. There's 24 people here, Scott. So if you would private message me a number you pick.
Is there a range?
Private. Well, let's do 1 to 25.
Okay. $90 out of 20 is my guess. Beans, I don't think 75 is going to work.
There is a private message here, right?
I did put one in. You see it on the side there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I knew there was. Okay. So I know everybody's been guessing, but we are going to start. I'm going to use somebody's, what they're known for here. But I'll do a different symbol. So after my name, start putting your guesses in. And then when we see the first one, you guys will get it. It's 1 to 25.
You got a winner.
Yep, I see it. All right, we got a winner here. Chat's moving quick now. I lost it. There you are. All right. Freaking Rican. Chris and Tara, do you want him to get in touch with you or me? Just let me know how we want to handle it. Um, Jay's gonna message me, but congratulations. Thank you, True North. You didn't have to do that at all. I'm just here to support you, and I love your product, and I want it in everybody's hands. Um, so we'll get with you, freaking Rican, and you'll see it in the chat there. But uh, so yeah, Worlds. I love meeting everybody. I met Brewer first at the hotel, which was great to see him, and then Finest Mixed Breed. I met him walking in for the first day to the Heinz Theater, and Johnny Z Beard, which was so nice. They Everybody was so great.
Yeah, yeah, it was amazing. I competed in full beard natural 10 to 20, and there just happened to be 47 people in that category.
I know that was the craziest. All the full beards and stuff like that. It was nice to meet you too, Phil. Yeah, it was great you being there. I didn't have any bad time until the firework night. That was pretty crazy. I wish I went with steak dinners with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But
it was a little pricey, but it was good.
I would have took the price in a heartbeat. I've seen some of the pictures of that,
Yeah.
So the three questions, like I said, I usually ask about competitions, and you're thinking about going to the Buckeye Beer Battle.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can make that one. I'm excited for Chief emceeing and Dino judging.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a fun time. There's some back waxing going on.
Yeah, for charity. Please go support the Monday Night Mayhem crew. So if you go to the Hemp Wizard, I believe his website, hempwizard.net, you'll be able to, if you're not going to attend, be able to support that. I forget it's kayaks. I forget exactly the charity it's going to. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for that, but it's just going to be really fun. You got Bishop and you got Tactical Santa going to get their back waxed. So please, and if you are there, be prepared. Chief's going to steal your wallet. He's going to have a signboard, he said, and he's going to be walking around stealing everybody's wallet so they can get more money to this, which is really cool. The first comp I went to, basically, I didn't know anybody there, and it kind of felt the same way with Worlds. It was people I knew online, but I didn't really know them in person. And everybody you met gave you a big hug and a handshake or whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was very, very cool to meet a lot of people. I can't wait to meet some more at Buckeye. I think it's nice. It really, really, really was nice. The city was nice. Seeing all the furries around there too, and
they were everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
The first night I got there, I'm unloading the bags from the car, and there's like 8 of them in the lobby doing a photo shoot. I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It was. Yeah, Chief. I think Ray said it the best. Your hugs are like you're consuming for food. But it was so great. I, I enjoyed seeing everybody in their attire for their category, which was really cool. Some people brought it out, and they really brought everything to the stage, and I thought that was really cool.
Oh, Becky's upset she didn't get a hug.
Well, it's next time. We'll if you next one that you go to, and I'm there. But yeah, I really thought it was done right. I really did. You know, they did the parade. You were involved in the parade, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And we're doing a special show on July 24th. Um, it will be pre-recorded because I'm gonna be in Kentucky and I don't have a clue what kind of signal I'm gonna have there. And
Mm-hmm.
Brewer had a camping trip planned, so Jason didn't want to do a show just by himself.
I understand. This is tough.
Yeah, so we're gonna pre-record a show just about our experience at Worlds, and we're gonna set it as a premiere, so everybody can still watch the show live and comment in the chat.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be as close to one of our normal shows as we could get.
No, that's nice. I didn't know you still could be able to do the live chat with the recording.
Yes, if you set it as a premiere, you can,
Nice.
and you can schedule it for whenever you want, which is kind of nice. How you doing, Preston?
Preston, nice to see you. Thank you. We're coming in. Um,
And I'm really excited about this competition in Kentucky,
yeah, yeah,
especially being a, a veteran-based competition
nice.
where you're giving back to veterans. It's right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, yeah. Anything that I could do for the veterans, I try to make that my top priority. My father is a Vietnam veteran, and so I try to make that a top priority on anything that I do also.
Mixed breed, you can get a vest. You have to buy the vest. You get the first two patches, your chapter and the national patch. Um, but all the other patches, like the charity patches we buy and stuff, that's all on your own. But yeah, you could do a patch. You could do like a Dickie work shirt. Whatever you want to do.
And so
Um,
you guys don't have a set uh, like I know one club they you just have to do a vest, and I know certain people do the Dickies work shirt or they just a T-shirt, just with the club name on it.
yeah. The only regulations I have is where you put your patches
Yeah, yeah,
on the shirt. Um,
yeah. They want the main ones kind of all looking the same.
right.
Nice. And I I did up one for a club that I have. I still have it. Um, I did it without a sewing machine, and believe me, I hated every minute of it.
Well, luckily I have Mrs. Brewcity who most graciously took care of the putting the patches on for me.
Yeah,
And I know through some of the leather, it was tough to get it through,
yeah.
but she was sitting there with like a needle nose pliers and a needle.
It finest it is. It's like what we were talking before. basically when you're one person trying to support a charity, it's a lot better when you have a group effort. Yeah, they take anything. They take $1, they'll take $1,000, and you're helping them out. It's whatever you can do. But when you have like uh, the same people that are want to support it, you can make it that little bigger impact.
Yeah, and in our club, we have a lot of, like, certain chapters will have specific charities, and they'll make a
Yeah,
patch for it, and they'll sell the patch throughout the club, which is kind of cool. You're able to
yeah,
get patches that really mean something to you because you know where the money's going.
yeah, yep. Uh, Jay, head 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 shaver or face shaver?
I know the one shaver that barber had, Jason was amazed how close of a head shave he got with this foil razor. But I'm sure, if the guy had $2,000 scissors, I'm sure that shaver was not cheap.
Yeah, and when I go to my barber, he has a foil shaver too, and it's a gold looking thing. And I've never asked for the price on that because I have two head shavers. The one I just bought is I think it's the Baldy 9, um,
Wow.
and this works out really well for me. And that thing was like $200. The other one I have in my travel case, it's a little bit smaller. That one was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I believe the Baldy Pro number 9, I think, Jay. Uh, I don't think I said hello to you, Mrs. Sofa. I'm sorry if you've been in here. But thank you and the whole couch family for coming in. Pud, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, please, if you like what you see here, just give me a thumbs up and subscribe. We're a growing channel. Uh, we talk about just about anything here, and it was made to be for clubs and competitions. I thought it was a little niche, and I'm not a beard reviewer, but I kind of am now. Oil and products and stuff. But yeah, definitely. Thank you all for coming in. Um, Scott, so instead of the three questions, I keep bringing that up, but I've been thinking about another question. So when you leave the house, going to work or whatever, usually you probably have your phone, your wallet, and your keys. What's one other thing that you must have on you, and you take it with you everywhere?
Um, Actually, on my keys, I have a folding comb that I got from Hemp Wizard. He was doing like a promotion. If you bought so much, he had so many of these folding combs to give away. So that's on my
Yeah.
keys. But also, I can't even go to work or anything without taking some beard oil with me. 'Cause I know
Okay.
about halfway through the day, I'm going to have to reapply,
Yeah.
especially
So
this time of year.
the one thing I always have on me, it used to be a pocket knife. I always had a pocket knife with me, but I since upgraded to a Leatherman.
Oh,
Um,
those are cool.
yeah, I mean it's the smaller one. It's called a Fuse. It only has a couple of tools in here, but at my job they give us a razor knife that would to cut things open and stuff like that. But I don't know. So many times I needed that right there.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's why, and I can never find a pair of pliers anywhere. Uh, Even a pair of scissors just to try to open up something. Um,
Mhm.
so yeah, I don't leave the house without this. It basically goes in my pocket. It's about as big as pocket knife would be, and that's the one thing I always, 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 always. But I'm thinking about oil now. Now that you're saying that, because I do that after lunch, kind of wash, um, and I think with this humidity and stuff like that, I think I may have to throw a bottle of oil in my pocket now.
Yeah. And Mrs. Brewcity said, also to work, I take a big insulated cooler bag with my lunch in it.
Yeah.
And there is a pocket with beard products. But she fills it full of food and drinks every morning I go to work. So
Yeah. Yeah, lunch definitely. I don't miss out on that either.
thanks, honey.
And the only thing our work does for us in this hot humidity is they supply cases of Gatorade. The refrigerators are full of it, so they don't want you going home, dehydrated.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to change up a little bit of the questions because not everybody here is kind of comps, and like I said, to ask you those questions, I kind of know what's going on with you and stuff. So
Well, I could
you know,
tell you about this comp I did before Worlds a few
okay,
months back in February. It was called Flannelpalooza. It's only 3 categories, and it is put on by a Lit Beard Company, which is local to Wisconsin. It
okay,
was probably 5 minutes away from my house, which is always a
that's
benefit.
yeah, that's great.
And one of the categories is just wearing flannel.
Nice.
In this year, I had did a little freestyle, which turned out a little rough, but it worked. I even put some green paint, tint, whatever you call it, in my beard.
Yeah.
But of course, someone else in my chapter went green and um, did a whole Joker thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I remember seeing those pictures.
Yeah,
I don't know if that
it,
was on the show or what.
yeah, but it's a fun time. I was able to meet up with Dino, a renegade from the Minnesota chapter,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of great guys there. But
Nice.
it's a small competition, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, it. I've been to um, you know, smaller ones that maybe they would get 3 people in each category, kind of. Maybe a couple of the categories they didn't have anybody or whatnot. And then I went to a little bit bigger one with Monsters Ball that was actually held by Mad Viking, and they do like the Halloween and all that stuff, which that was pretty cool. I hope they bring that back or somebody else brings it back. Um, so yeah, I like those small ones. I feel more comfortable with them.
Yeah, that one being 3 categories. Some of the categories were bigger, but not too bad. But
Believe me, I would love a 5 minute comp down the road. That'd be awesome.
yeah, and that one's different because the judges ask you questions, um, and mine was if your beard had a theme song, what song would that be?
What'd you pick?
I picked "Walk" from Pantera.
Oh, nice, nice.
If
Yeah,
I was
that's a good
allowed,
one.
that'd probably be the theme song for our show because it references respect.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a great song. Great song.
Yeah.
Um, so we're almost at an hour here. And I wanted to put this up before, and I didn't. If you don't know the Beer of Respect, that's their YouTube channel there, and they're Thursdays at 9. Uh, you know, you got a great group of guys there. That was my first real dive into these YouTube lives. I think I've said it to you. I've said it, I know, on the show. The first one I watched was with Chris and Tara, and Chris in the Mask the whole show. Um, so
Yeah.
that's where I kind of got turned on to True North. It's through you guys having them on the show, and I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, please go give these guys a follow. They do a great show every week. Um, it's awesome. And I don't know if I missed something here.
Well, we appreciate the love, everybody. And a special shout out to True North, who shows us a lot of support throughout the year.
Yeah,
And if you haven't checked out their poured butter, that's a favorite.
yeah, I love that at night. I it's so nourishing, and I love it at night. That's the last thing I do is I put that in and go go to bed. But yeah, please make sure we go over and we watch their show. You always have a fun time. Great guests usually, until they had me on the show. Uh,
I would say that.
it
It was a fun show.
was with Frick and Frack. Yeah, a really good show. Those guys, I'm hoping to have them on sooner or later. But um, they were great. They're great
Yeah.
to listen to. They're great people,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, yeah, jacked up. You're right. Don't forget the Irish goodbye. You know, and so um, you got any last things? Anything coming up with the beer respect that you want to highlight or anything, whatever?
We just have another show this week with a new company, Beard Apothecary. They
Okay.
just sent me a sample box, some pretty good stuff. I was um, surprised. A lot of the scents are different than a lot of the companies I experienced out there. It's hard
Nice.
to separate your company,
Yeah.
um, but it's weird. All these companies come up with these scents that are different than everybody else's,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's pretty cool.
It's really amazing. Like you read the bottle and sometimes it's like I don't know, or the profile or whatnot,
Yeah.
and the way they put some of it, like because I always was afraid of patchouli. That I had some hippie friends that would overwear it, and anytime I saw that, I would pass it by, and then I just ended up getting one that has a little bit of it in there and stuff like that. You don't smell it or anything, but it makes up that whole chemistry.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, they are. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's weird where stuff we're supposed to get for the show ends up being late because it went right by us.
That was with my stickers. I made sure it was enough time. It made it to Pennsylvania and basically just sat there for a week.
Oh,
Nowhere close to me, or I would have went and picked them up. But yeah, they're having some hard troubles. But we all get to sooner or later. But thank you, Chief. I appreciate it. I hope everything's going good. Um, you're still in my thoughts and prayers. You and your family, and I can't wait to meet the or see the Spartan again. But yes. So I basically do my little ending here, and it's basically it's beards don't conceal identity; they create it. So if you would honor me with your ending, people have asked for it. I would appreciate it, Scott.
yes. Hey, everybody, respect the journey, y'all.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you again for being here, and thanks everybody that was here. I really appreciate it. Um, and I'll get with your spray and enjoy.
Thanks for having me on.